Assalamualaikum and good day. We are a group of students from 2BMFG, Section 1, Group 1, Faculty of Manufacturing Engineering FKP, University Technical Malaysia Melaka, UTeM. Today we would like to discuss a topic about nuclear power generator. First of all, I would like to introduce myself and my group members. My name is Fatim Fatiha binti Muhammad Faizal Waikaki, along with Muhammad Naim Iqbal bin Abdul Rahman, Muhammad Hafiz Hafizi bin Pakur Anwar, and Muhammad Ridwan bin Zainal.
My name is Muhammad Naim Iqbal bin Abdul Rahman Azmi. Today I would like to present about the introduction of nuclear power generation. Nuclear power is the use of nuclear reaction to produce electricity. Nuclear power obtained from nuclear fission, nuclear decay, and nuclear fusion reaction. The vast majority of electricity from nuclear power is produced by nuclear fission of uranium and plutonium in nuclear power plant. Nuclear power plant, also known as NPP. Nuclear power plant is a thermal power station in which the heat source is a nuclear reactor. Heat is used to generate steam that drive a steam turbine connected to generator that produce the electricity. Okay, the second last point of the introduction is the International Atomic Energy Agency reported there were 439 nuclear power reactors in operation in 32 countries around the world. Okay, last, nuclear power plants have a carbon footprint comparable to that of renewable energy such as solar farm and wind farm, and much lower than fossil fuel such as natural gas and brown coal.
Hello and hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Hafiz Hafizi bin Pakur Anwar. Today I will explain about basic construction. Nuclear power is a clean and efficient way of boiling water to make steam, which turns turbines to produce electricity. It uses low enriched uranium fuel to produce electricity through a process called fission. It consists of small hard ceramic pellets that are packaged into long vertical tubes. Bundles of this fuel are inserted into the reactor. A single uranium pellet, slightly larger than a pencil eraser, contains the same energy as a ton of coal, 3 barrels of oil, or 17,000 cubic feet of natural gas. Each uranium fuel pellet provides up to 5 years of heat for power generation. And because uranium is one of the world's most abundant metals, it can provide fuel for the world's commercial nuclear plants for generation to come. Okay, this is the procedure of construction of nuclear power plant. Okay, basic construction. The construction phase of a new nuclear power plant is vital to the safe operation of the facility through its design life. The most successful projects are those that have been carefully planned, have rigorous process that ensure that the plant design materials and personnel are ready before starting construction. Construction is the process of manufacturing and assembling the component of a facility, the carry out of civil works, the installation of components and equipment, and the performance of associated tests. The associated tests are those carried out to ensure that the structure, system, and components have been constructed, manufactured, and installed in accordance with design specification. Hence, it is difficult to define a precise end of construction, but the license should ensure that items have been installed, inspected, and tested, and should obtain an authorization from the regulatory body before carrying out significant steps in the commissioning process. As you can see here, this is the diagram for license construction organization. The construction organization is the entity managing the construction activities such as civil and architectural works and manufacturing, assembly, installation, and testing of items important to safety at the installation itself. The construction organization may be part of the license or may be a separated contracted organization. If the license appoints a contractor to carry out specific function for construction of part or all of the installation, the responsibilities of the contractor should be clearly specified and the work of the contractor should be controlled by license. The license retains the prime responsibility for safety, and this responsibility cannot be delegated through the use of contractors. The license, in order to meet this responsibility, should put in place an oversight of process that covers the management of activities by the contractors or any subcontractor and the activity themselves.
Hi, my name is Fatin Fatiha and I would like to continue about the operation of power generator. Okay, how boiling water reactor works. First of all, the processed water is boiled in the reactor by the heat generated in the fission reaction. The steam generated by the boiling water is led through pipelines towards the turbine. As the steam flows through the turbine blades, it makes the turbine shaft to rotate. The generator attached to the turbine shaft produces electricity as it rotates. Later on, the electricity is transferred through the main transformer to the finished national grid. The steam is later on cooled back into the processed water in the condenser located under the turbine. The condenser uses cold seawater to cool the steam down. The warm seawater is drained back into the sea from the condenser. The processed water is pumped back into the reactor by a feed water pump. As for pressurized water reactor, the process is almost the same as boiling water reactor. The difference is, in a pressurized water reactor, processed water circulates in the pipe system of two separated process circuits, which is the primary circuits and the secondary circuits. The reactor coolant pump circulates water in the primary circuits. Pressure is increased in the primary circuits with a pressurizer to a level where the water does not boil. In the reactor, the primary circuit's water is heated with the heat generated in the fission reaction. And as the condenser uses cool seawater to cool the steam and the warm seawater is drained back into the sea from the condenser, the processed water is pumped back into the steam generator by a feed water pump.
Okay, this is the example picture of nuclear power generation. This slide shows the example of nuclear power generation site, which is in America, in Singapore and in India. Lastly, nuclear power generation currently operate in 30 countries. Most are in Europe, North America, East Asia and South Asia. United States is the biggest producer of nuclear power generation.